Welcome to Daytime, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. We have a very special start to today's show. They've got tiny paws, but really big hearts. We are introducing you to some very special little Shih Tzus that are looking for a fresh start after being removed from a very unsafe situation. This is Bubbles.
This is Bubbles, yes. And Spritz.
And this is Spritz. And this is Alyssa in January with Footbridge.
Oh,
Thanks for
hi.
being here, you guys.
We're so happy. Thank you for having us.
You know, I saw this story about a week ago on Instagram, and immediately it pulled at my heartstrings because I am a Shih Tzu lover.
Yes.
They are my favorite. I love all dogs, but they're my absolute favorite. And there were 60 that were rescued from one home.
Yes.
And this is just 2 of the 60 here today.
Yes. So one of our partners had reached out to us and let us know, hey, there's 60 plus Shih Tzus on a property that need help. Are you willing to do that? We said yes, of course. So honestly, our team kind of spearheaded the whole operation. We partnered with so many other rescues, and we were able to get all 68 off the property, and we took 11 of those, and the rest went with other trusted organizations.
So right now, all of them, all 60, are in foster, right? But they will eventually be up for adoption?
They will. So the 11 we have are all in foster homes.
Okay.
These guys will be up for adoption in the coming weeks, so stay tuned for that. Right now, they're getting all the treatment they need. You know, some of them had eye issues, they had hernias, other medical issues. Like, there's a lot that they're kind of going through. They're getting used to it all. So
and I would assume just emotionally that it's got to be so hard on a puppy to have that many other dogs around you all the time and maybe a small space. So what do we know about Bubbles and about Spritz?
Yeah, so this is actually Bubbles Foster. She knows quite a bit about them.
So Bubbles is 7. She did have an umbilical hernia. She has a corneal ulceration. You can see the spot on her eye. She also has a jaw injury. So we've had to start hand feeding her to help her gain some weight. She did need a full shave down. I think you guys have some pictures of what they look like before.
We did. A lot of matting, just not taking care of it all. But she is a Spurs fan.
She is.
Let's not forget that. Go Spurs, go.
Ready for game 5.
Yeah. And that little tongue just hangs out.
All the time.
All the time.
And she is so sweet, very timid still, but she's been coming out of her shell very quickly.
Well, she is precious. And then, of course, we have Spritz as well. What do we know about Spritz?
So Spritz is 1. She also has the eye issues we talked about previously. You can see there that her eye is a little bad, and she does have some vision issues. But she's very, very sweet. She's very shy, still getting to know everybody. But she loves Bubbles. She and Bubbles have been playing this morning.
They're besties.
And she is going to be such a good dog to adopt and go into a new home and give all of her love.
So what is the transition like in situations like this when you pull dogs from these unsafe, situations? What is it like just getting them back to normal, or maybe for the first time experiencing normal life, because this is all they've known?
Yeah, that's the hard part, is because so many of them take to it differently. You never know. You know, like you said, I feel like most of them are like Spritz. They're just shy. They're more on the reserved side. And then you have Bubbles, who came out of her shell pretty quickly, I feel like. So it is just different for all dogs, but it's definitely a big change that, I mean, we rescued them last Wednesday. So Wednesday was a big day, and they were all kind of like, what's going on?
What is happening in my crazy world right now?
Exactly.
So let's say people, you have fosters for them now, but if people would like to donate, obviously you need donations. That's the only way that you can take care of these sweet little babies. We have a QR code right there on the screen if people would like to donate. But if eventually they would like to maybe adopt one of these 60 sweet little Shih Tzus, how can they go about doing that?
So just stay tuned, because in the coming weeks they will be available. I would say give it about, I want to say the timeline was about 3 weeks.
Okay, not too bad.
Yeah, you go to our website and check there. They'll be available for adoption in about 3 weeks or so.
Okay.
So hopefully,
Spritz is already fast asleep right now.
Exactly.
You sleepy little girl. Well, they are just so precious. I'm in love. I would take them all if I could, but that's not an unsafe, or that's not a safe situation, but I love them. They're also sweet. Shih Tzus are just my favorite breed in the world.
Cute.
If you're interested in finding out more on these sweet little Shih Tzus, you can always go to footbridgefoundation.org. They are all going to need homes
Yes.
very, very soon. If you can't provide a home or you can't foster, you can always donate. That is so needed. It's the only way to keep them thriving. Again, it's footbridgefoundation.org. You can also find more on social media. But Bubbles, Spritz, it was wonderful to meet you both, ladies. And Alyssa and January, thank y'all and for everything you do over at Footbridge. It was so nice to have you here.
Thank you.
All right, go Spurs, go.
Go Spurs.
Go Spurs. Oh, Keto. She's like, I'm not there yet, lady. Hold on. Not quite there. Give me some time. Thanks. Thanks,
Thank
y'all.
you.
So much.